If you listen to the show on iHeartRadio from outside Ohio, or the far-flung reaches of Ohio, I was doing a lot of driving this weekend, and I was in Trumbull County, dodging Amish buggies, and you don't get us out there. So if you got to listen to us in the far-flung reaches of Ohio or elsewhere, let me know where you do that. I'd like to know. Matt listens in Roswell, Georgia. Elizabeth is in Murrieta, California. Nick is in Gainesville, Florida. Joey's one of our bureau chiefs in Nashville. And Jamie listens in Plymouth, Indiana. And also thanks to Aaron. He's our bureau chief in Fredericksburg, Virginia. And he was kind enough, one of the listeners who sent us a Christmas card.
Oh,
so thank you, Aaron. Alan, Mary, Bill, and Poundcake, y'all are the best. Merry Christmas. Hate the show. Aaron in Fredericksburg, VA, Virginia. So thank you. Doing the Cox Out yesterday, Poundcake and I were there. He was helping out. And I met a couple who had come all the way from Toledo to say hello and take a photo. And the guy said, I hate your politics, but I love your show. And I said, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you listen. And thank you for coming from Toledo. They wanted to make it a point that they don't live in the bad part of Toledo. And I said, I'm not familiar with Toledo. So you could tell me any part was nice or not nice, and I wouldn't know the difference. But I appreciate you coming out. I met one of our bureau chiefs from Germany who is now back stateside and working.
Oh, yeah, she messaged me. She's like, where are you?
Allison.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met Jenny, who was there with her daughter and going to her first Browns game yesterday. Good first game to go to.
Yeah, you got to win.
Yeah, it was exciting. And then there was a lady in front of me at an ATM. I'm waiting to use the ATM, and I think this woman was probably, she was bobbing her head and singing along with whatever song was playing. And as she's waiting for her money to come out, she turns around and goes, oh my God, you're, and in my brain I go, she listens to the show. Not that. She swore I was some famous good-looking comedian. And she just could not put her finger on it. And she's pointing at me. She's going, oh, God, it's... And she's trying to use every adjective she possibly can to suss it out. And I finally said, Dave Chappelle, thinking I'd get a chuckle. And she goes, nope, that's not it. And then she took her money and left. And so, yeah, I was left wondering what she saw, too, as I was getting my money.
I mean, there was a lot of comedy in town this weekend. Patton Oswalt was here on
Don't think
Saturday
she thought
night,
I was him.
So maybe she thought you were Patton Oswalt. Maybe she thought you were Whitney Cummings.
Was she here too?
She was here on Friday, I believe.
Yeah, they were supposed to both be on this show, and I guess nothing happened there. So I hope those... I was like talking to those guys, but they hit me up, and then I didn't hear anything back. So I hope that those were good shows.
I don't know. I was at Hilarities.
Yeah.
Ryan Sickler. Those were fun shows.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody called me playing Hot Nuts in a bar.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, where is that? Hold on.
Which version?
You can hear it in the background. The original OG version in the background.
Nick 440 Ohio. As you can hear the song playing by a touch tunes. Mission accomplished.
What was he whispering?
Something mission accomplished.
Oh, I see.
That's what he said.
Yeah. He was at a place called RJ's in Greene, Ohio. You know where RJ's is?
I don't.
I did an appearance there 100 years ago. And this has been kind of this isn't anything that we have implored the audience to do, but they've certainly taken the ball and run with it. That this song is available, or you just program and play on one of these jukeboxes.
Touch Tunes has got to be like, what is with the uptick in
Hot Nuts?
Hot Nuts.
Yeah. So, yeah, the OG version, and there have been people that have called me about the other version, too.
I just want you to know that Nuts for Sale has ruined my life. I'm listening to it alone, just for fun, sending it to people who've never heard of this show before and saying, hey, listen to this song. Why? I don't know, but I can't stop listening to it. Thanks a lot. Love you.
Mm-hmm. This one's called Nuts for Sale. Chick Willis. Mary didn't like this version.
I love this version.
Yeah.
1 for 1 and 10 for 5. My hot nuts
nuts really satisfy. Hot nuts, I get 'em from a stoop down.
Yeah, because he's the stoop down man. That's
the
how
stoop
you
down
can.
man.
Yeah, that's right.
And they satisfy.
Why Snickers never grabbed Chick Willis and said, well, we don't want nuts for sale. We don't want a hot nuts version, but Snickers satisfies just like the nuts of the stoop down man. And so we'll give you a lot of money if you can figure this out for us.
Medium rare. I wonder if anybody got any out there. I said nuts.
Yeah. And then the kazoo solo is in there.
2022, I'm going to learn how to play that kazoo. Do my best.
Oh, in 2022, right?
Yeah, that's my...
Does that rise to the level of being an official New Year's resolution?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Learn to play the kazoo.
Yep.
Anybody here wanna buy my nuts? 7 nuts. Hot nuts. I've got nuts for sale. Plug said to Lorraine, if your nuts are hot, I'll let you in. Hot nuts. Get 'em from the stoop down man.
Get him from the stoop down, man.
So I understand you're taking temperatures as a form of admittance. Yes. Well, go ahead. Well, not there. We need your nut temperature.
That's right. That's why he's called the stoop down man. He's taking people's testicular temperature.
Did you see the, I don't know if you guys talked about this, but the like sonic bath that you give to your balls that sterilizes men?
I feel like we talked about this 2 or 3 years ago.
Sonic bath that you give to your balls.
It's
to sterilize yourself.
Yeah, sterilize it. But it's like becoming a thing now.
Yeah.
Like that. I just
Might
saw
have been just
articles.
at the Kickstarter phase when we talked about it.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, but it's like this little tub. You put your balls in it, and then you're sterile for like 2 or 3 months, and then once a quarter, you just re-up, and then you're shooting blanks, and it's.
I don't know if I trust that.
Nor do I, because this thing is called COSO, and there was a trailer that went around for it, or instructional video around Halloween, and this woman devised it, and it's this device that you rest your nuts in, and then you just blast them with sound waves, and supposedly that's supposed to be temporarily neutralizing your sperm. Now, I know for me personally,
that doesn't seem to make sense though, because sperm is constantly getting you're making sperm all the time.
Yeah, an
Fine print is-
ultrasonic bath for temporary sterilization.
Fine print is you can't toss off. So you got to leave what the sperm that's in there. You got to leave it in there.
Yeah,
to bake.
you got one blank.
Fill up with water to the line. You press the button to heat it up, and then it heats up. And there's a blue light that comes on to let you know that the thing is heated up. And then you dip your berries in there. And I get testicles in, ultrasound on is what it said. I mean, at the very least, it doesn't seem cumbersome, but it seems like it would be, because design-wise, it looks very nice. It looks like somebody chopped the bottom third off of an Alexa speaker, and kind of, so what, you're going to put this on a table and just stand there with your your nuts in it? A few minutes of ultrasound, and there you go. And you're allegedly sterile. And it's got an app that shows you the countdown to how long you got to stand there with your balls in this thing, and then you're done.
I want some test strips, though. I want to make sure I'm shooting blanks. I don't want to leave it to chance.
Exactly. I don't know who this is for. Hey, do you want to roll the dice on whether or not... Now, Poundcake talks about fine print. Here's the really fine print. It has not been yet tested on humans.
Oh, interesting.
This technology has been used on animals and works perfectly, but it has not yet been tested on humans. But they're saying this works. It's got a little USB charger in it, and you fill it up with warm water. Comes in a variety of colors. And, you can sign up and buy one, I guess. Designboom.com is where I found it. It's called COSO, C-O-S-O.
So how are you selling it if it hasn't been tested on humans yet?
Maybe it's for entertainment purposes only. Maybe it's like the Dionne Warwick Psychic Friends Network.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to wait. I don't need to. I'll just wear condoms. But I think that's, I mean, if that's what you want to do rather than getting a vasectomy, you just want to sound blast your balls.
Right.
Go for it.
So, yeah, there it is.
I mean, Poundcake, you don't need that anyway, though. You're not getting anyone pregnant.
He wants to. He wants to know. I think that's what I think his desire
You just want to know
to have sex with a woman. I think there's a part of that where even if he doesn't want a kid, he wants to know if he could knock a woman up.
But
obviously, physically, of course you could. Of course you could. You're a man.
Yeah, as I've said before, I want a kid for vanity reasons. I just want to know what traits of mine it will have. Will it be cute or will it be ugly? Will it be funny or will it be like blah? You know, and then if it has traits I don't like, I want the option to give it back. I don't necessarily want to be a father. I just want to see what my kid will look like. And I know that's not a good enough reason to have a kid. So that's why I don't want to have kids.
I think it's a great reason to have a kid. I think it's honestly the best reason I've heard in a long time to have a child.
People have had, most people have them with no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are a hell of a lot worse reasons than that.
Because then, you can't give it back, but you can always tell it that you wanted to give it back.
I kind of wanted to give you back because you're kind of not cool, and I just really wanted a cool kid.
You're ugly and you're not funny, so I just want to let you know I want nothing to do with you.
Wanted my kid to be everything I wasn't.
Listen, you're only here because I didn't drive past a fire station. That's the only thing that kept you in my car. The Koso won Germany's Dyson Prize, someone said. What, they give that out for the bladeless fans?
Best vacuums?
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, I don't know what the Dyson Prize is, but there it is.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. Tell Poundcake to donate to a sperm bank. Penalty for early withdrawal.
No, I'm not going to do that because they say all the time, like, oh, no, you're not liable for the kid. You have no stake in the game when it comes to kids. And then the kid gets 15 or the mom becomes broke and they're like,
you're right.
Well, you're the child's father. You should have child support. Or no, they're not about to get me. No,
I wouldn't leave any goo sitting there just out in the world.
It's a trap.
For somebody to use. I don't know if it's a trap. It's
a
just
trap.
Clearly the law has not become ironclad for cases like that.
Yeah, how often does that happen, though?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm testing my luck, and I'm not a real lucky guy.
But you at least got to see if your kid was funny and ugly. Or funny and hot, or whatever you want to see.
No,
What's the better combination?
Funny and ugly or hot and bland?
Mm-hmm.
Well, having a hot kid, that's just like...
Because hot and attractive is hard to pull off. I'm sorry, hot and funny is hard to pull off.
Yeah, I would rather him just be good looking and be blah, but I'm like, that's my son. He's a chip off the old block. Look at him. Like, if my son becomes straight, like, I'm like, wow. My sperm made a quarterback. Could you imagine? Oh, the bragging rights. I just couldn't stand it. I'm like, I made the next Tom Brady. Can you believe it? Ugh.
I would not be able to believe that.
My kid just became the most masculine dude ever.
Right, yeah. The age-old nature versus nurture argument. Poundcake would be patient zero.
I would never shut up. You guys would be so
You don't
sick
shut
of
up now.
Just imagine if I had like a super stud kid that just like made millions of dollars and was like the biggest thing since Tom Brady. Y'all be mad. Oh, y'all would be so mad.
It turns out Poundcake never needed an old zaddy to pay for his lifestyle. He had a kid who paid for his lifestyle. He's living it up.
I also love how contingent his love is on the kid's success.
Yes.
Without actually being there for the kid at all and contributing to the success.
Thanks,
like,
Dad,
you're not like,
me.
I want to help my son become the best person that he can be. He's like, oh, I'd just be on the sideline, never really helping, but just being proud.
My cheerleading uniform. Go, Brian!
He's continuing the cycle of violence.
Yeah.
He wants to treat his kid the way his dad treated him.
Go, Landon!
He only shows up when I'm doing something that's interesting. Go, Landon.
Yeah.
Let's go, Landon.
That's my boy! Woo, look at him run!
Look at him run. You'd never know he was my kid, would you?
Nah, he got ass just like his daddy.
Arms down, not flailing. Feet not going side to side when he runs.
That's what I'm saying. I'm afraid he's going to get those genes, and I don't want that for him because I know how hard it was for me. You mean I'm going to make another one and put him through all that? No. But on the off
That
chance,
I understand, but again, that's the every kid is a roll of the dice.
Yeah. On the off chance that, something clicks in there and I have sex with like the modern day Cleopatra.
But
and
you're
my kid
also,
comes out like,
but you are also completely discounting the genetics of the mother in this explanation.
that's what I'm saying. If I knock up some really foxy chick and she's just like, I don't care. She's like, Cody, you're a good person. I know whatever my kid comes out like, it will be a part of you. So I'm okay with that. I'm like, are you sure about that? Because you're stuck with them for life. She's like, yes, I'm okay. And somehow, some way, he comes out magnificent. I'm like, man, look at what I did.
Well, because if you could determine that you had pretty solid
Sperms?
yeah, you could be getting stud fees left and right.
I don't
Just
know if I would, though.
Hitting ladies up and going, you want some of that? How you want that kid to be? You want a thoroughbred? What?
Well, I'm poor, though, because I just...
That's how you make the money. Is that
Yeah,
stud
but
fee?
that's what they're paying you for per.
Again, I think
Yeah.
I think it's a trap, though, because like once they're pregnant, I can't just
You think
unpregnant
everything's
them.
a trap.
I do,
Which is
especially
why
this.
you run in circles in your life because
And
you
if
think
they're-
everything's a trap.
And if they're paying you for your
Issue.
contribution,
Where's the trap?
yeah, what's the trap there?
Because the kid has to continue to live, and it's going to need things. The mom,
You get everything
You're the
in
one
writing.
that thinks
Everything in
NDAs
writing.
are
Yeah.
ironclad. Get something in writing.
Some women legitimately want nothing to do with the father. They want a kid.
Okay.
You get that in writing. Anything that changes that, got to go back and get it. She'd have to go back and try to get it amended. And you go, nope.
all right,
It's a one-time deal, baby.
make me an offer, ladies.
Ladies. Let's start with one lady. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Your man not hitting it right.
There
or
you
he's
go.
shooting blanks.
Yep.
Call Poundcake at 588 Poundcake.
What was it, 588 what?
Poundcake.
Not pint cake?
Poundcake. Unless you need a pint, then I got you.
All right.
How much you charge her for a pint?
I don't know. Make me an offer.
By the way,
I'll see.
588 pound cake would just be 588 POUN, and then you'd still have to dial the TCAKE.
That's my extinction.
Yeah, all right. Do you want my extension? Call me up, ladies. Hey, listen, he's going to be off for a couple of weeks. At least here, be doing that morning gig, but you get a couple of days off for the morning gig? Or they got you working on Christmas Eve?
No, yeah, I probably will work Christmas Eve. I'm picking up. I need the money. I need the money. So I will still be working.
Poundcake shows up as soon as the kid becomes successful. It's like a reverse sperm bank baby. Right.
Yeah, like
Kid
Joe
doesn't
Dirt's
show-
parents.
It's Joe Dirte. That's right.
You got my DNA running through your veins. You can't forget about your daddy.
All right.
You talk just like me.
Right.
And proper English, too.
Star quarterback Landon Brown is here. Landon, how did you feel after today's game? All right, back to you, Frank.
I just knew these bitches couldn't stop me.
They told me it was a trap. I ran right through it. I got a break. You want to get a text for anything? 35192. Listen wherever you are throughout North America. Look at that on the iHeartRadio app.